F1 Manager patch 1.7 is going to bring some big changes to the game and is coming very, very, very soon. What are the areas it's going to change? Well, it's 5 of, in my opinion, 5 key areas that do need improvement for the game. So I'm going to run through all of those in this video and let you know what's going to be changing. Before I do, I want to say a massive thanks to the sponsor of this video, GT Omega. GT Omega makes some of the best racing chairs in the business, including the Element Series chair that I'm using to record this video. So if you want to check out GT Omega chairs, they are really, really comfy. It's a great place for F1 Manager. Check out gtomega.com and use my code Kireth5 at checkout and get yourself 5% off. But let's start with the first area, and that is Tyre Performance. The big problem with F1 Manager with tyres is that there's no real advantage, for example, going on to fresh soft tyres against someone that's on worn hard tyres. We know the tyres go off a cliff around 30% degradation, but in terms of the fresh compounds, there is just not enough big difference. It's rarely worth going onto the soft tyre. The hard and the mediums are usually the race tyres. I'm really excited to see if they're going to unlock the pace on the softer compounds. That could change absolutely everything. That could mean that doing 2 stops is more viable and not just trying to do the minimum stops necessary. So they are going to change the Tyre Performance. That's coming 1.7. Very interested to see the results of that. Now the next thing is absolutely key thing we all know they need to do. We've all been frustrated by this, and this is the cars not moving aside when they should. Basically blue flags. You'll have seen my video on the Miami traffic jam glitch I was able to do, where you can guarantee yourself qualifying results because the cars just don't move out of the way when they should do. So in qualifying or blue flags in the race. Now I think this is because of the way the game is simulating the cars on track. It looks like there's sort of 3 lanes, the middle lane, the inside lane and the outside lane. And I'd be very interested when they talk about how they've addressed this issue and what they're doing to fix it. If they give us a bit of insight about how they're actually replicating the driving lines on the track, I think that'd be super, super, super interesting. But they're going to deal with that. We've all been massively frustrated by that, trying to do qualifying, getting held up. So I'm hoping that's all fixed. Then I can redo my qualifying strategy guide. Now the next thing is something that we've all noticed probably, but it's not super, super important, and that's the fuel prediction. Now the fuel prediction seems to be based on like a very basic and recent calculation of how much fuel you're consuming. So if you're under a safety car, the fuel prediction will be like, yeah, you'll have loads of fuel at the end of the race, but that doesn't always come true. So hopefully they're just going to make that a little bit more of a realistic prediction that takes into account kind of the different fuel burns you've been doing during the race. So that's coming. And the next thing is, again, another kind of small thing. If you're playing on a wide screen, they're going to improve the UI for that. So if you're playing on an ultra-wide, I'm not playing on an ultra-wide at the moment. Maybe I'll do that in the future, and I can let you know how that's going. Now, the last thing they're going to improve is pretty big. I made quite a big glitch video on this. You can really kind of go OP, and that's the car balance, the balancing when it comes to car design. At the moment, you can just move all of your focus sliders and get mad OP development. And you can really kind of get, even Aston Martin sort of winning races quite early on. They're going to balance that. They're going to balance those focus sliders. Again, I'll be very interested to hear them speak about that and what they're trying to achieve. The comments to my video on that have been quite controversial. Some people saying, why are people even doing this glitch? It's not realistic. So they're going to take it out of the equation, and it's just going to be more of a realistic strategy focus. And yeah, let me know, by the way, if there's any other things you would like to improve in the 1.7 patch, because at the time I'm making this video and uploading it, the 1.7 patch is almost here. So it's really time for us to give the feedback on what should be included in 1.8. Is there anything else you think should be improved in the game? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe, just maybe, they'll read it, because the community in this game is absolutely insane. You guys and girls blowing my mind. So really hope you enjoyed this video. Those are the things coming 1.7. Let me know what you want to see with 1.8, and otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.